The Afternoon Drive with Aaron Della Torre.
Your hometown station.
98.1 FM and AM 1220.
4:39 coming up on 440. Special guest back in the studio today, Brian Leff, Director of Jazz Studies at West Ranch High School, and Prince Harry doppelganger. I gotta say, have you ever gotten that?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
How often do you get it?
It's been a minute, but I think I heard that he's back in the news. So
He's
it's relevant.
He's way back in the news.
We hosted a big jazz event on the day of his wedding a few years ago. So on that day, I got a number of them. But
really,
hey, I'll take it. And if there's any, rich princesses that are out there, then...
if there's any Meghan Markle doppelgangers out there listening to this, if you love a man who's artsy, who's into jazz, do you play any instruments?
All of them. Yeah.
You play all of the instruments. Yep. Whatever. He's a virtuoso. He's Brian Leff, Director of Jazz Studies at West Ranch High School. The world-famous Glenn Miller Orchestra is returning to the Santa Cruz Valley at West Ranch High School Theater on Tuesday, March 10th, 7 p.m. You're the director of Go Jazz Big Band. Is this a separate entity?
Yeah, this is separate. So I'm putting on my West Ranch hat today. Yeah, we're hosting the world-famous Glenn Miller Orchestra at a concert at West Ranch, and so that's what I'm promoting tonight.
Awesome. Are you going to be playing any instruments during?
Yeah, so my high school band, the West Ranch High School Jazz Band, we're going to be opening for the Glenn Miller Orchestra.
Nice.
So as the house is opening up and people are coming in to get their seats, we're going to put on a little pre-show before the real show starts.
You're not going to be a part of the Glenn Miller Orchestra, though?
No, they're doing their own show, and we're just getting the crowd warmed up for them.
That's got to be nice, right?
Yeah.
You know, somebody else directing, somebody else taking the lead off of everything.
No, I'm just hosting and putting everything on, and it's a big fundraiser for us, so that's why I'm trying to get the word out so we can sell a lot of tickets and raise money for the jazz education at West Ranch.
How many people does the West Ranch High School Theater hold?
About 500.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
pretty
crazy.
Good size.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah.
I think that's got to be the biggest one.
I think Hart has a little bit of a bigger one.
Okay.
But it's a good decent size. Sure.
Being a Hart alumni, you guys is probably a little bit more updated than Hart is.
I feel like we've had this back and forth before about how West Ranch is better than Hart.
I wouldn't say better, nicer facilities, maybe, but I do like
newer and nicer.
Newer, nicer. But the campus, I think. The Hart campus is the best, I think, in all of Santa Clarita. It's very sterilized at West Ranch and at the newer schools. I don't know about Castaic Middle School or high school, whatever it is now.
I was at the Hart High School Theater last night for a rehearsal, actually, and that theater is so old and crappy looking. And
really?
It smelled like terrible rotten eggs. It was
I'm
awful.
sure.
I'm
really sure it's
bad.
terrible.
Yeah. No, like really, there was something really foul in there, and the director had to go and fix something, and it was like
did he come out with like a raccoon?
I don't know what it was, but it was pretty bad.
So tell me a little bit about the music of the Glenn Miller Orchestra. I've heard the name. It's been around for decades, bandied about. I hardly believe that the members are the same as the original.
Right.
They're probably not on this physical earth anymore. But they're probably, I assume, playing the same catalog of music.
Yeah, you're exactly right. This name is a very popular name in the jazz and big band era. It's really like the soundtrack of the 40s. And I bet to anyone that hasn't heard that name, they would definitely recognize the music because it's some of the most famous chart-topping hits from that era. A lot of the famous big band standards came from the Glenn Miller songbook. And Glenn Miller, he had this band in the big band era, like I said, in the 40s. And then, unfortunately, when he went and was leading the army bands in World War II, his plane disappeared and he was never found. But the band kept going after that. So the members of the band from that era kept playing for a long time, and then eventually members would swap out and new guys would come in, and the band has been on the road pretty much ever since the 40s. So it's a lot of newer, younger players now, but it's the same music, same exact charts that they played in the same style, same feel, but just with a much younger band playing the music.
How many people in this orchestra?
It's about 17.
Oh, okay, so a pretty big orchestra.
Yeah, it's a big band.
Is it all instrumental? Is there going to be any vocal
There
performance?
are singers. So the band leader, his name's Nick Hilscher, and he is the lead singer, and he's great. He's got the look of the nice dapper suit and the comb-over hair and like that cool guy, 40s vibe.
Yeah.
So he's the lead singer. There's also a female vocalist, and there's some of the band members that play instruments will come out and do a little vocal group as well too. So there's a lot of vocal hits part of their concert as well.
The world-famous Glenn Miller Orchestra returning to the Santa Cruz Valley at the West Ranch High School Theater coming up in 2 Tuesdays.
Couple weeks, yeah.
Yeah. Super Tuesday, so-called next Tuesday, but I consider this Super Tuesday.
Good deal.
March 10th, 7 p.m., westranchmusic.com for tickets and info on all upcoming events. let's shift to your band. What kind of music are you guys going to be playing? Because I know that your performances, you can sprinkle in some covers, particularly of the grunge era. We're going to be hearing any Jane's Addiction, maybe some.
So normally with the kids, we like to play a lot of contemporary stuff, and we're concurrently working on a lot of new music. Some of it's kind of out there, some of it's very exciting and hip. But for this, when we're putting on the show for the people expecting to see some classic, we're gonna put on the classics. So we're gonna stick to the style and play music from the big band era.
Right, it'd be like Nirvana opening up for Hall & Oates.
We know our audience, so we're gonna change gears a little bit.
Cool,
but it's still fun. It's fun to put on those kinds of concerts as well.
Yeah. Again, more info at westranchmusic.com for tickets and info on all upcoming events. You can even buy West Ranch music swag on the website. I was looking at that. Very cool. And I assume all of the proceeds from that go directly to West Ranch and the arts and everything.
Totally.
Not that they need it. I mean, they got big bankroll at West Ranch with all your new facilities, right?
No.
Trash and Hard High School over here. Yeah, they could always use it. Again, at westranchmusic.com, and it's coming up on not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that, March 10th, 7 p.m. Get there early for Brian's band and everything. They're going to be performing. And again, the Glenn Miller Orchestra coming on after that. So always good to see you, Brian. Thanks for coming in. Again, westranchmusic.com. Time for a quick break. Stay tuned. More music coming up.